Linqu people are often long. Once he comes in the wild wine helped himself saw Torado whirring blowing, then sprinkle with wine respectfully, the memorial to be. Later, Li Chang was away for a long time and saw the street has great size of the mansion, Diange magnificent. Then a servant came out from the house, make him into the house. He repeatedly turned down, blocked by retainers, not let him go is not available. He said we never met, could you got the wrong person? Jia Ding said, I'm not mistaken, she says Li Jiu Chang's name. He asked whose is this? Jia Ding replied, after you go you'll know the Li often long into the door, through a door and saw a woman hands and feet were nailed to the door, came closer, is his sister-in-law, so much fear hack. Li often a long sister-in-law, his arm had a malignant canker, has been more than a year cannot get up. Sister-in-law, how can he want to come here? Then I thought, and asked him to suspect into the house is probably out of malice, then stopped and cringe, at the urging of retainers before they walked in the door, came to the hall, he saw the sons of a man, dressed like a king, dignified bearing, ferocious mind. Li Chang fell down to the ground for a long time, not looking up. King commanded him to pull up, comfort, said, do not be afraid because in the past I had you drink your hospitality, I would like to meet with you, to personally thank, no other reason. Li Chang is long to settle down, but after all, I do not know the reason of them. King said you do not remember when spilled wine in the fields to pay homage to it. Li Chang long time suddenly understand, know that this is Hades, then bowed to the ground. Kowtow said I just saw my sister-in-law suffered such a severe punishment, for flesh and blood. Love, my heart is really sad please the king was sorry for her, forgive her. Yama said this man is extremely rude and jealous, should be subject to punishment 3 years ago. Your brother's concubine rectal prolapse children, she secretly put a needle in the intestines. The stomach often aches so far this concubine, where this man is human nature. Li cried for a long time often repeatedly. Yama then said just look at your face forgive her persuade you to go back to this shrew altered. Li Jiu Chang thanked the king of hell, out of the hall, people already pinned on the door was gone. Li Jia long after to see sister-in-law lying in bed, bleeding sores, stained caxi. At that time, concubine against his own will, sister-in-law being shouted. Li Chang quickly discouraged long time, said do not do your sister-in-law suffering today, are usually caused by jealousy. Angry sister-in-law said the husband's brother is really such a good man, the room like a wife Mangwang is virtuous, let your club sleep, the West home places, not Ziyishang you naturally have a big patriarchal, but not for your brother to yield his aging mother. Li Jiu Chang smiled and said sister-in-law do not be angry if I speak the truth, I am afraid you're too late to cry. Sister-in-law said I have never stolen Queen Mother sewing monkey in the line, and no official flirting with the Jade Emperor incense table, calm mind, what needed the place to cry? Li Jiu Chang, low voice said the needle in someone else's intestines, deserve what's wrong. Sister-in-law Zhou Rambi in the face, asked, according to these words, Li often tell the reason for a long time. Sister-in-law shook with non-stop shaking, crying tears dripping, wailed I no longer dare to do it. Tears did not do, they feel the pain suddenly disappeared, which lasted 10 days, the sores heal. Since then, the sister-in-law repentant, so too virtuous praiseworthy. Later, the concubine gave birth to a child, intestines fall out again, it was really needle bar above. After the pin pulled out, concubine stomach ache problems before it was recovered. Different she said some people think the world is like Li Jiu Chang's sister-in-law is outrageous lot of people really jealous, but unfortunately too many grave omissions of the French Open. I think it is not. Hell no punishment may not be heavier than the nail in the door, but no one sent word to the yang of it.